So are you over 40 and still single? Well, don't worry. I got your back. Hey, my love. I'm Alex Merritt, the love engineer, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be taking a look at all of the important issues that come with dating, love, sex, relationships when you're grown. We're going to talk about everything from dating to beyond dating in the bedroom, the kitchen table, or wherever you get down, how you get down to your business, in the words of Tabitha Brown. And more importantly, how to stay open when there are so many things that could shut you off and shut you down in relationships, particularly dating, where it be ghosting and hooking up and things of that sort, which is just a newfound 21st century phenomenon, as I like to call it, for a relationship. In our generation, it is different. This 21st century relationships, this is not your mama's marriage. You'll hear me say that a million times. And so we'll break down why that's so different and how, if you want love today, especially if you're, like I said, over 40, 35, whatever the number is, but you want love and it's not coming the way you've imagined it, we're going to explore how that looks. And first of all, understanding that 21st century relationships, this is different. And it's different for a number of reasons, but I liken it to the evolution of the phone. Relationships have evolved like the phone has. And, old school relationships used to be like the rotary phone, where you make a call, take a call. That's all you could do on that rotary phone. They got together and they were going to make babies and take care of babies. And that was the primary goal for why they got together. You fast forward, there's a cordless phone in there, which we'll talk about at a later time. And then our relationship is in the 21st century. It's like a smartphone. There's nothing intuitive about the smartphone, though we keep calling it a phone. And before, they used to just make calls and take calls. And today on my smartphone, I can do 100 things on it, and not one of them be make a call or take a call. And frankly, some people have their phones and all they want to do is play games. Our relationships are similar, especially if you're 40 and up. And you've had all of those phones. And so now having to define what you really want in a relationship, having to define what is it that you will not deal with, what you desire, what the goals are, becomes really important in developing real relationship skills. That is something we must do now, that before it was intuitive, it was understood. If you went to the phone, you knew what you were going to do with the phone. Well, today you pick up your phone and you could be getting directions. You could be talking to somebody in China. You could be doing a lot of things. And same thing when men and women get together, they could be getting together for a lot of reasons, to hook up. They could be getting together for, happily ever after. They could be getting together for dinner, and that's all. And now it requires us to be able to communicate. It now requires us to be able to express that what we desire, and also being able to stay open and stay patient for the relationships that we want. Because again, no longer are we doing relationships for survival or because you have to. Now relationships are entered into because it is truly something that your heart wants, your soul wants, or you see a possibility for it becoming better. And if it's not, you don't have to stay. That's the good news about it. The challenge with it is then that means you kiss a lot of frogs or a lot of froglets. Maybe froglets is not a word, but you know what I'm saying. And so it is just different. And so a big portion of dating successfully over 40 is just realizing that this is different than it might have been when you were in high school. It is different than all the fairy tales that you've probably read. It is different than even the way you've imagined it, what the pastor said. It didn't matter. It's different than that. But it doesn't mean it's not possible for you to have the love, commitment, connection, amazing relationship that you want. You just must be willing to open yourself up, learn some new skills, get clear in your heart of hearts about what it is you desire, and then put yourself out there and be willing to do some things differently online dating anybody than you would have had to do 20 years ago, 10 years ago, even, depending on where you are in this. So just know this, that what, it doesn't matter how old you are. The reality is dating can be a challenge no matter what, right? Think back to when you were younger. It wasn't easier. Honestly, it was equally as hard. It was just you had more chances to date or to meet people, or you were in close quarters with men and women, and so it was just easier. So dating can be difficult no matter what the age, but no matter what age you are, just know that you are always worthy of love, that you are worthy of having a great relationship, and there's nothing wrong or broken about you. Love has no age, and so you can share love, you can find love, you can have love no matter what that age is. So nevertheless, I hope this video made it a little bit easier for those of you, again, that are over 40, still single, wondering where is my forever date, my forever bae, or even just my next vacation. As we share, if you need more insight, more thoughts, more perspective, and as the love engineer, that is what I am here to share. So feel free to check out my channel. Also, make sure you subscribe so we can stay connected as you get clear about tools, tips, skills, tricks, all that good stuff about being able to take your love life to the next level. I will release new videos here every week. Please comment, like, share, tell all your friends about our channel, because this is the as a love engineer, my whole heart, this is where we will learn the skills and tools we need to be able to love at the next level. If there's something you want to hear me talk about, if you got a question you want to throw out, or happy hour girlfriend asking for a friend, feel free to drop that in the comments as well. We'll get to that. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks again for tuning in. Go in love.